didn't vote. So listen, hello, my brothers and sisters. We're going to have to talk about a couple of things after you vote. Hello, I need your attention for 1 minute. 1 minute. Because I can't yell today. I need that for tomorrow and the next day. All right? There's going to be rules in place. And we got to follow the rules. So more important, tomorrow, at what time are we going to be here in the front for the press conference? Right, I see you pay attention very well. So listen, if one of, So if one of your coworkers didn't come, you give them the information by phone, and you tell them to come tomorrow at 10:30, because you want to be a movie star, right? Maybe you just want to be a movie star. All right? So please, when you come tomorrow, wear your mask, have social distance, and be the gentlemen and women that you are, the same way we held our meeting today. And wear your union colors. Wear your union colors. All right. So I want to say again, thank you. Who did not vote? Who did not vote? All right. Hold on 1 second. Hey guys, how you doing? You guys all know who I am. I'm Leo, right? Okay. This is what's going to happen. Listen up, everybody, quiet! Quiet! At midnight tonight, you no longer have a contract. You no longer have a contract that says food, warehouse, factories, trucks, anything else in between. You no longer have a contract at midnight tonight. Tomorrow morning, 10:30, youth rally. Want to get the public on our side too. Let them know what's going on. And number 3, all men and women, day shift, night shift, pay attention. You must participate on the picket line. There is no crossing the line. There is no crossing the line. Everybody, nothing's going to change in your life on that picket line except total victory. So if you're a day man or a day woman, you show up as if you were showing up for work. Your usual starting time. Say it again, my brother. One more time. If you're a day man or a day woman and you have a daytime starting time, that's when you show up to the picket line. So if you start 6 a.m. at Amada, A&J, all the above, you start 6 a.m. on that picket line. There will be 3 8-hour shifts. If you work in the afternoon and you have an unusual starting time, you show up at that unusual starting time. You must participate, or this will be for nothing. If you're a night man or a night woman, you show up at your normal starting time as if you were going to work. Nothing is different. Nothing is complicated. Bring your lunch with you. Bring your coffees with you. We'll have intermittent coffee trucks hopefully show up and come. You can purchase it, whatever it is that you do. But you must participate on the picket line. If it goes longer, which I don't think it will, because nobody, as long as we stick together, is going to be able to do the work that you do. It ain't that easy.
Because you are essential. You are essential.
Did everybody get their chance to vote?
You are essential.
Second call, did everybody get a chance to vote?
Yes.
Third call, did everybody get a chance to call?
Yes.
Then let us continue and count the ballots. I need 5 volunteers. 5 people, we have them, and the 5 people are now counting the ballots. Stay here. We will tell you the results momentarily. Thank you for your love and support. Does everybody have one of the white papers? Does everybody? At 10:30. You know, you fight a battle day by day. Folks, if you listen to me for a second, tomorrow we call the press conference because, you know, people don't realize there's different. It seems to me in our country that some work has been rewarded more than others. And you know, finance and banking and all those fancy jobs are rewarded. But all the services provided to those people who do those fancy jobs are provided by essential workers, and that's you. People don't even think about how their food gets to their table. They just eat. They don't think about how packages get delivered to their homes. They just pick them up in the mailbox. The fact is, somebody had to sort that stuff, take it off a truck, put it on another truck. Somebody had to, you know, the workers in this country who work with their bodies, from the farm to our market, to the people who bring it to the supermarket, to the people who bring it to restaurants, to the people who work in a restaurant and make our food, have been overlooked in our country. That's a fact. That is a fact. And the only way we're going to change that is right here, right now. Because I'm sure we're not the only workers in this country feeling this way. We are not. Do you know the richest man in the world? You know what his name is? Jeff Bezos. You know what he owns? Amazon, right? Amazon's around the corner. Paying less money. Getting rich paying less money to workers that they pay less money now than they paid the people to do the same work 30 years ago. That's what Amazon's doing. And they're taking over the world. And that's not good for working people. That's good for Amazon. That's good for wealthy people, investors. How much more money does the man want? He's got $156 billion. How much you think about that number? You know how much $1 billion is? Yeah, I know. Most people don't, Darren. You're right. It's such a big number that you forget. But I want you to think, if somebody's worth $1 billion, they're worth 1,000 million. They have $1,000 million. So Mr. Bezos is worth $156,000 million. And we live in a society that says that's okay. Well, we got hungry people, we got roads that should be fixed, we got schools that got problems, we got all kinds of stuff, but some guy should have $156,000 million. And it's not like he invented the vaccine. It's not like he did something wonderful for human beings. He just went on the internet and sold people the same stuff they bought anyway. Right? That's what we do. We just get it faster. Right? We don't have to go to the store to get our jeans. We click on that thing and it comes to us. It's convenient. But it's not exactly right, science. Listen. If you create the vaccine that ends cancer and people suffering, and you get 156 billion, all right, you did something wonderful for the world. But if you just are, and I'll date myself, the Sears catalog of today, which is what Amazon is, right? You go on there and you look for your stuff and you order it. How special are you? All the goods you bought, did you used to buy them when you had to go to the store? Right? You had to go and get them. He didn't revolutionize your life. He just made it a little easier. Okay? It doesn't deserve. Our society shouldn't have somebody with $156 billion. It's grotesque. $156 billion. And we ask for $1. And oh, we're the bad guys. We're the bad people. And I think most workers are like us. They feel the same way. They think it's ridiculous what I just said. And that's why people have to start standing up. Labor movement was built by people standing up, by sticking together. And you've done that here today. We're going to find out in those ballots what it is.
Okay, listen, try to stay there with us. We're going to do the count. Then I'm going to have Leo and Anthony and the committee members are going to be the people in charge of the logistics of the picket line and all that stuff, okay? And I'm going to do the messaging to the outside world and the messaging to the in here. So we all got our jobs to do. So when this is over, I'm going to tell, Leo just went over it a little bit, but Anthony and Leo will go over it again. But your jobs for today are now going to be to come tomorrow and get more people to come tomorrow. That's the way to do it. It was a great showing. They're going to go over it. I just told them you guys are going to do that instead of me. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to confuse the message. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. Social guidelines are mandated with the state.
Okay, tomorrow you got to show up for the rally. After the rally, the night crew. You're going to kick it off. Whatever time you start at night, on Sunday night, you show up to the picket line. We're going to start. There's no holiday now. Okay? This is Fight Day. That's what it's called. Fight Day. Okay? So Sunday night, the picket lines are going to start. Like Leo told you, you come in work at night, you show up that night, Sunday night, just like if you were going to work, to get on the picket line. And then day guys will come Monday in the daytime. And then after that, the night guys will come back Monday night. That's how it's going to work. Ladies and gentlemen, please, you got to pay attention to the rules so that way everybody knows, okay? And you know what? There is no holiday tomorrow. There is no holiday. Y dame decir para la gente que hable español, y perdóname, si nosotros votamos para una huelga, eso va a empezar mañana. Pues muy importante, mañana a las 10:30 nosotros tenemos que venir aquí, porque la televisión va a venir aquí a las 10:30. Y eso es muy importante, perdóname, por favor, mi gente. Muy importante, mañana tú tienes que venir aquí a las 10:30 y llega temprano, por favor. Si yo dice las 10:30, llegan aquí a las 10. Y muy importante, y si tú trabajas en la noche y el semana hay que empezar para ti el domingo, pues tú tienes que venir aquí el domingo en la noche. Sí, trabajar en la noche. Y si para la gente que trabaja en la día, pues el próximo día que tú tienes que venir el día. Muy importante. Y cuando tú vienes para caminar en el huelga, por favor trae su lonche y el café. Y tráeme café para mí también, por favor. Light and sweet. Ok, a las 12 de la noche hoy, a las 12 de la noche hoy, no va a tener un contrato, no tiene día de enferma, no tiene día de holiday, no tiene el lenguaje que dicen nosotros trabajar 8 horas y ellos tienen que pagar tiempo límite cuando pasen en 8 horas. No va a tener un contrato. Nosotros tenemos que dar unido. La cosa no va a trabajar bien si la gente no viene aquí y caminar o participar
en el huelga. So tú tienes que venir. Si un amigo no viniste hoy y él no sabe, hazme un favor, llaman a ellos y decirle a ellos, mañana tú tienes que venir aquí a las 12, a las 10:30, porque va a tener en televisión gente aquí. So nosotros puede hablar con toda la gente que está comiendo todo el vegetable que están aquí en el maqueta. Eso que nosotros tenemos que hacer. Y dame decir otra cosa. Cuando nosotros estamos afuera caminando en línea, y si tú ves a una customer que está llegando ahí para entrar, dicen a ellos, por favor, no cruza la línea de nosotros. No cruza la línea de nosotros. Porque ellos están cruzando a ti y su familia. Y eso no está bien. Si ellos quieren comprar cosas, voy a otro sitio. Voy para afuera. No vengo aquí. Ellos tienen que saber que nosotros somos esenciales. ¿Sí o no? ¿Sí o no? ¿Sí o no? We are essential. Nosotros somos esenciales. Dime otra vez. Son muy importantes. Si su amigo, su amiga no viniste aquí, tú tienes que hacer una llamada a ellos para decir, caminar conmigo, papi. Pues nosotros vamos a ganar. So, ¿a qué hora mañana nosotros vamos a llegar? 10:30, a las 10, perfecto. Si tú trabajas en la noche, cuando cabe a las 10, tú tienes que venir aquí para caminar el huelga. Porque dame decir algo, la maqueta está cerrada mañana, pero ellos van a traer el camión aquí. Ellos van a traer mercancía aquí. Y ellos creo, perdóname, ellos creo que nosotros no están aquí mañana, en la noche. So, nosotros vamos a enseñar a ellos no pueden huelgar con nosotros. ¿Sí o no? ¿Sí o no? So, thank you.
My brothers and sisters, today is a new day for our union. Please, give me your time.
Silencio, por favor.
We gathered, we worked, we got involved, we educated ourselves, and today, almost 400 people voted to reject this offer. 398 to 44. 45, excuse me, I don't want to shortchange. That's a 10-1 margin. It says all the hard work of the committee and all the shoe leather done, talking to one another in solidarity, that we all stand together, that we all know what is right. Because you never get an overwhelming vote like that unless you're right on the issue. Unless you're right on the issue. My brother raised an issue before with me. One of the issues we did have during negotiation and will continue to have is to have we wanted a protocol that would be put on in writing if we ever went down to DEFCON 4 and been locked down like we were in the first couple of weeks of March. And that's still on the table with the COVID. This is a resounding answer to your employers. I'm going to get Anthony and Leo up here. I need you to show up tomorrow, and then we're going to start that picket line sometime. Anthony and Leo have worked out the times when we're going to start, okay? And we're going to try to stay disciplined, and it's very hard all the time. Look, I am sorry that if we're a little disorganized, because there's a million kind of different things we're trying to do, but we're trying our best. And where you can help us, we appreciate it. As you can see, one of our sister local unions lent us an RV. That's going to be our command center outside. We'll have porta potties out there. We'll have a whole command post ready to go. Okay? So, and the other day, we had a brother come down from New England, brought that big truck, and if we call him, they'll show up again. And people in Philadelphia know about this struggle, and we're going to be all over the newspapers. And you know what? I just don't want the owners to hear this. I want the world to hear that regular people matter. So give yourself a clap and a round of applause.
A toda esa gente que habla español como yo quiero que sepan algo. Mañana tiene que estar aquí a las 10 de la mañana. Puede traer su familia, su vecino, su abuela, usted puede traer lo que ustedes quieran. Queremos que la televisión nos vea que estemos unidos, porque si no estamos unidos no vamos para ningún lado. Y mañana en la noche empieza la huelga. Los que vienen a trabajar de noche vienen a la hora regular como si vienen a trabajar. ¿Están conmigo? ¿Están conmigo? Respétenlos, mañana aquí, ¿ok? Okay, tomorrow we're going to have the press conference. They're going to be outside in the front gate at 10 o'clock in the morning. Those guys who work in the morning shift will come in the morning shift like they're coming to work. Those guys that work in the night got to come to the night. And we're going to start a strike. Everybody come. You can bring family, friends, whoever.
I don't want to confuse you. Whether you work day or night, everybody shows up to that rally and gets on that television to let the world know what's going on in here. I want you to bring your family members. I want you to bring people from the community where you live if they're willing to come. Okay? And then we'll kick off the strike that night with night workers. But in the day at the rally, everybody participates. Okay, attention all members. Be in attendance at the local 202 rally press conference. When? Tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. I would be there at 10:15. All right, 10:30. 10:30. Where? At the front gate. Just stand outside the gate. We'll be there. And we're going to gather, socially distance ourselves, and we're going to show the rest of the world what happens when people stand up.
Okay, now you're going to hear from Anthony and Leo about how we'll handle the pickets and when that will start, okay?
So, it's official. At midnight tonight, we're on strike. Get the story. There's no wavering. There's no going back.
Clap for
There's
yourself.
nothing. The only way we go back to that table is when they start to fucking respect us. We're gonna kick off the strike tomorrow. Rally, 10:30 in the morning. Everybody come. We're gonna have some fun. Again, I repeat to you, you will show up at the strike line as if you were going to work. 3 8-hour shifts. The strike line must be manned at all times. I'm going to tell you one more tidbit. Okay? Sunday night, the market was probably going to be closed, as we all know, right? So you guys are going to go to work on Monday night for the night guys, right? And Monday nights when you show up for the picket line. The guys who work from Sunday through Thursday in the daytime, tomorrow is your holiday, right? So you show up on Monday morning when you're supposed to come in. You understand that? Okay. Guys who work from Monday to Friday are off on Monday, they'll kick it off on Tuesday. You understand me? Does everybody understand me? Okay. One thing I'm going to tell you, and I've been through it. Just 30 more seconds, I'm going to give the microphone to Anthony. They are going to bring in scabs. That's somebody who wants to try to take away your job. Do not fall for that game. They cannot do the work you do. They're going to be playing mind games on you. They're going to try and deject you and make you feel like nothing by saying to you, hey, we got these guys, we don't need you no more. That's not true. They need you more than ever. And they're hoping that you guys cross that picket line because you're going to see new people in there. Don't fall for that. Don't let them win. Stand strong. Thank you.
Tomorrow when you come to the rally, just a few more minutes. Tomorrow you'll come to the rally, and we'll give you a paper, and it'll tell you what time you're gonna start your strike on what shift you work. All right? So let me just explain a couple of things, please. First off, we gotta wear our mask on the line. Okay? That's first off. Second off, we work outside, so you gotta be warm, okay? Make sure you're warm. If your feet ain't warm, you're not gonna be happy, okay? Number 3, bring a bag lunch, so that way you can have something to eat, okay? If people go get lunch and disappear, then we're not manning the strike line. That's not a strike. Okay, so that we have to have that. And tomorrow, we're going to give you strike signs when you come in to do the strike at night. And you're going to keep it in your car, because you got to bring it back with you. Okay, we need the signs for you to bring back, okay? So, so who are we? 202. Who are we? 202. Who are we? 202. What do we want? What do we want? No justice. No justice. No justice. No justice. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. I'll see you tomorrow.